this line again. So she says, "You see, my job is essential because the people I serve have essential work to tend to, and these workouts in this community is a huge part of what's helping them do so." So what she's saying, if I'm understanding this correctly, is because some of her clients over here have essential work to deal with, she's therefore an essential worker. How did you draw that conclusion? How? I think what especially annoys me about this is she's using equivocation around the word essential, and in turn, that's taking away from she didn't even come up with the workout, right? It's very annoying when somebody is deliberately equivocating the word essential when we all know what essential is during this time, right? And what she's saying is, oh, well, this is essential for some people. Well, these two things are not the same because some of this stuff is government mandated. Your job is not seen, right, as essential by the government. And that's the point that we're talking about here. What you're doing is not essential. It's especially frustrating because she's not only putting herself on a pedestal, but she's devaluing the work of actual essential workers during this time by saying what she's saying. And what she's trying to do is she's trying to motivate people into thinking that they're doing something bigger than themselves right now. And she's maybe trying to tell herself that.
Just waiting for people to come in.
You're not doing that. You're scamming people. So she's talking about two things here. Again, the workouts and the community are what are essential to people during this time. And you do come up with the workouts. That's number one. And number two, we've already gone over this, but the community is largely fabricated and insincere. So yeah, that's insane. But then the other annoying part, besides calling yourself an essential worker as a beach body does, okay, God, is because of that, and the grace of God, I've not had to worry even for 1 second about it. I received my highest income month ever, all capitals, during this pandemic. Whoa. I can't tell you how much this pisses me off. Bragging about your income has got to be the scummiest, trashiest, lamest thing you can do right now. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, I hate it. It's so annoying. There's almost nothing worse. Besides being a scammer during this time, there's almost nothing worse than pontificating about how you are making so much income, and that's the best way to do it is an MLM. Shut your mouth. But anyway, this whole situation, besides something annoying, it definitely draws, once again, a very stark contrast between a legitimate business and this MLM pyramid scheme business. I mean, you're never going to see a business owner talking about how they're making the most income they've ever made. You just wouldn't see that. Anybody with a shred of human decency and humility at this time would not be talking about that. It's just disgusting and gross. It's annoying. Here was her response, by the way. So MLM fraud is a really great anti-MLM Instagram account commented, absolutely disgusting. Your business isn't essential. It's a predatory pyramid scheme. The real sexual workers are those on the front line, risking their own lives to save others. How dare you use this pandemic to recruit vulnerable people to an MLM scam? And she posted this to her own story. And then these are the stories to follow. When they go low, we go high, she says. Real talk.
There would have been a time, maybe in my first couple months, where those comments would really, really bother me, especially since getting involved in a pyramid scheme was one of my big questions. Like, what am I getting involved here? Is this the pyramid schemes I've always heard about? And I quickly realized I'm ignorant, or was ignorant, and pyramid schemes are illegal, first of all. And second of all the days, of all the posts to comment on that. And it's like, I'm feeling so confident about what I do today because that post came directly out of my girl's mouth from my group. You cannot tell me that what we do is not an essential thing. Like, nobody can tell me that.
So there's an aspect of her response that I want to point out. And it's this idea of people being ignorant and people being haters and being negative, and that's all that we are. So when you call somebody out who's in an MLM, right, you're a hater or you're negative or whatever. So I was thinking about it more, and I think what it comes down to is these people want to be perpetual victims, and they're not. They're not victims at all, right? But they want to be because that means that they wouldn't have to take responsibility for the fact that they're hurting people in a very material way, right? They don't have to take responsibility for their actions. They don't have to take responsibility for hurting people. They can just chalk every single thing up to people being haters and people being negative. And to the people that say that, again, it's not even really about you. It's about the pyramid thing. It's about the business structure. It's about the, quite frankly, the criminal failure rate of the people in your business. It is a very dangerous financial situation to be in, and it hurts people in more ways than just financial. So keep that in mind, obviously, as we go forward, and in future videos too. There's always going to be people that say, oh, these people are haters. But yeah, what it really boils down to is they don't want to take responsibility for their own actions, so that's what they're just going to default to over and over again. But I guess as long as you conceptualize it that way, then there you go. Anyway, let's move on to the next one because we got a lot more.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
So we got another video. This is from a money distributor, so I hope you enjoy.
Hello. Okay, so I hope everyone is having a fantastic hump day. So I'm just kind of jumping on here. I know a lot of you definitely know that I sell for a company called Monate, from all my stories and everything that's been going on. So I'm selling for a hair company, Monate. Not just a hair company now. We just released a skincare line, which is amazing. Absolutely love it. So a big reason why I joined Monate would definitely be because I love the profile that it stands behind. So, me being holistic and going further into the scientific world, I really do truly care about what I put into my body and definitely onto my skin. That is definitely going to be my shampoo, conditioner, hair, oils, serums, scrubs, exfoliation, anything. Takes 20 anyways. Most of you know me that I've been in the supplementation world for a while. Now I actually am working from home while going further into scientific ability. So, love it. So I've noticed that store-bought stuff is shit. That's just my truthful input to you guys. Made me feel like shit. There's lots of dyes in there. If you look on the back of most shampoos, look at the back of most kids' shampoos itself as well. You'll see yellow dye, red dye, blue dye. Those were made from the Iranian War. Those are to poison you. I'm not lying.
Okay, so made from the Iranian War. Okay, yeah, I went to go fact check this, and not only could I not find anything, but I read nowhere that there's poisonous red dye from the Iranian War in any of our shampoos. So I don't know where she got that. I've never heard that before. I've never heard that before. That's new.
Why do you want to put that into your skin? Like, we have this huge stigma of mental health and depression, which does come with a lot of our shit, including our foods and our products, hair products, skin products. You're putting all that in your skin, guys. That's going into your DNA, into your receptors, and that's actually being transcribed into a message up into your neurological. Anyways, I don't want to get too much into the science there because, first of all, I don't have my degree yet, so I'm not gonna go on a big spiel. And I'm working on it though. And science is a little bit crazy, but
sometimes it just amazes me the lengths people will go to sell their shitty MLM products. Like the stances that the people would take that I guarantee they never would have taken beforehand. Do you know what I'm saying? I've never seen people that like put down store-bought shampoo more than people who just joined Monate. Like they just joined Monate, and all of a sudden everything's poisonous from the Iranian War.
good quality products, then I would join Monate. You're a male as well. We do actually have a male line. We have kids lines, and we also have your pet line.
Here's the thing about this that I've been thinking of for a while too. Sorry, I keep pausing it, but the fact that they have a pet line is like
How are you doing today?
Point, in my opinion. To me, it looks like the company is just trying to like reach for anything. Like when you're making dog shampoo, I think that you're just trying to do anything that you can. Personally, I wouldn't want to buy from a company that also makes pet products. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's weird. It'd be like me saying to my boyfriend, "Hey, can you pick up some chili for dinner tonight?" And he's like, "Yeah, what brand?" And I'm like, "Oh, Iams brand." Like, who calls Iams brand chili that also makes dog food? I don't think those two worlds should cross. I think that they should just stay in their own lane. That's just what I'm saying. That's just all I have to say about that.
This company is no joke, guys. I know that you have probably heard what you want to hear about pyramid schemes. This is not a pyramid scheme. A pyramid scheme is something that you need to buy the actual physical product and keep buying it to have your inventory. Monate isn't like that. You buy everything for yourself, you use it for yourself, and you just broadcast it for other people. So I'm buying everything for me. Not you guys, me. I'm just showing you what I like to use. Like I am getting paid to when I get when I get a customer, but I'm not getting paid to say this shit. I'm not.
Okay? And her saying, I'm not buying any of this stuff for you guys. I'm buying it all from me. It's like, yeah, you're proving the point. You guys are the customer. The employees are the customers. It's a closed market.
Not to mention, futuristic sales. So I look into the future a little bit. I'm very data and very collected. So I like to look at like where money is going to be in the future. On freaking line. MLM online. Even money, like you really look into it, like money is even going like is not gonna have like a face value soon. So like Bitcoin, not saying that like that's a good like thing to do, but banks are actually actually gonna turn their money over to digital too. So like pretty soon like this is going to be the way of income. So why not join it now when you can like get your foot in the door and be one of the OGs who like freaking like make a living, like make a killing off this stuff. Like you can like you literally can make a living off it.
Sometimes I wonder, do people not know that there's other jobs that are online that don't involve scamming people?
You can like you literally can make a living off of this. That's not a lie. So
Hello, guys.
doing incentives in this company,
How's everybody doing tonight?
which is amazing. You get 50% off. You get a bunch of other incentives, birthday gifts, free product, or you can be a flashing like I
See
said
my puppy?
before, you can join it as a market partner, and you can literally start making like everything that you want to manifest come true. Like I can't. Like, I'm gonna one day have to do that for this company. Like I'm not joking.
Style and substance. In the GMC Sierra. Or get 0.9% APR on these Sierra models. Or get over $5,300 total value.
Hello. What's up?
Robin, shut up! And he, Empress Virginius Georgius and her burn book. Marcus has a flimsy spear. Nero is a mouth-breathing plebe. I have a condition. Coach Cassius smells like Actius. Alessia made out with a statue. That was one time. Go here. Octavius is a trumpet hopper.
Enough! How is this chill? We must rise up against Virginius. We must burn the burn book. Burn it!
Tigers are so fat.
Whether you like Mean Girls, Gladiator, or a little bit of both, find your mountain of entertainment on Paramount Plus.
Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Justin, and I'm back with another video, and honestly, I'm going to be so for real with you. This was a video that I did not intend to make. It bothers me that it's even a topic of discussion for some people, but in this video, I want to talk about Michaela Nogueira and Cody and this drama channel that seems to cause so many problems.
How's y'all's night going? Hello, guys. How are y'all tonight? I need some music. Good evening, Cleo. Nice to see you too. Magic carpet ride. A whole new world. The fantastic point of view.
there's just no way that I could fit it into one single singular video. It would just be like 2 or 3 hours long, and nobody's gonna watch that. I'm probably not gonna record something that.
How's everybody else doing tonight?
I never came on here and maliciously made a video about somebody or one.
Hold on, I gotta get my pen. I'm trying to figure out what kind of videos to make. What kind of video with my grandma should I do? Like a picnic video or something? No, it's fine, honey. Si tuviera $1 cada vez que tú me dices que me amas, estaría tomando té con Ana Elizabeth. No pago mi renta con palabras, no vale nada. Excuse me. Pero conmigo ese no sirve mi amor. Me he entrenado el corazón, pero tus promesas no me llaman la atención. How's everybody doing tonight? Esa titi te jode la cabeza. Que tú me dices que me amas. Estaría tomando té con Ana Elizabeth. No pago mi renta con palabras, no vale nada. Que tú me dices que me amas. Estaría tomando té con Ana Elizabeth. No pago mi renta con palabras, no vale nada. Cada vez que yo pago de billonaria, una diaria. Labios. Si cobra por estar bueno, yo prefiero préstamos. Ella no sentimos de cosas, no puedo ser. What's everybody in for supper? Tías, deja que el destino decida, tú estás por encima, siempre por mi mente desfilas, no hay otra parecida, que tú eres única, la foto es viral, nuestra casa no es para la república, con una como tú, una lo que quiera turista, pero ahí está tumba plan, my towers baby, si te hubiera $1 cada vez, que tú me dices que me amas. Estaría tomándote con Ana Elizabeth. No pago mi renta con palabras, no vale nada. Esa cara, con esos ojitos no me vas a convencer. Es caro, tienes que trabajar por él. What's everybody doing? Que tú me dices que me amas. No pago mi renta con palabras, no vale nada. Si que me amas. Mátate con la Elizabeth. No pago mi renta con palabras. No vale nada. Mambo Kings. Hydro. Joni. Mike Towers, baby. Hello, everybody. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hi. When it rains, it pours, but you didn't even notice. It ain't raining anymore. It's hard to breathe when all you know is the struggle of staying above the rising water lines. Where the sky is finally opened, pink and blue. Oh, storm again. You hold tight to your umbrella. Well, darling, I'm just trying to tell ya that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. If you could see what I see, you'd be blinded by the colors, yellow, red, and orange, and green, and at least a million others. So tie up the boat, take off your coat, and take a look around. 'Cause the sky... Hi! How are you, Yuri? It's gonna stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. Real name, no gimmicks. Two trailer park girls gonna run the outside, run the outside, run the outside. Hello, guys. Back again. Shady's back. Let it go. The snow goes right on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this whirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Sorry, guys, my voice is not good tonight. What they're going to say, let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. Thank you, Cleo. I have to get offline, though. I'll see y'all later. Peace, love, and all the above, guys.